In this video, we're going to finish up summarizing the quest lore on Exiles Reach. So if you missed the last 2 episodes before this, then go ahead and click right here to start at the beginning. That should catch you up. But if you're ready to finish this, then let's go ahead and jump right in and find out what's going on in World of Warcraft. Last time we split into 3 different areas to rescue the remaining members of the lost expedition team. Now we've returned to the main camp and immediately speak with Private Cole. He had originally sent you to a bridge to speak to a ghost about obtaining some new power or skill, and now he's wondering where the ghost went after you fought it. Little hint to Shadowlands? Maybe? Now you run up to Captain Garrick to report. She's grateful that you were able to save Meredy Huntswell from being sacrificed. If you need a recap, the ogres on the island are trying to raise a dragon from the dead. And in order to do that, they need to sacrifice a lot of people. That's just the way it works. Anyways, Captain Garrick rewards you with the expeditionary plate leg guards for having rescued Meredy Huntswell. You're now informed that we've rescued everyone from the lost expedition except for the captain. And Lindy's Scout-O-Matic just spotted her right outside of Darkmaul Citadel. Now, Meredy Huntswell has come up with a plan in order to save Captain Kelra, but this will need to be discussed the closer you get to the place. So now you head out to Darkmaul Citadel, and on your way there, you come across a sign next to a large pair of ribs. The sign was made by ogres and says, "Big Bear bad. Big Bear guard big ogre treasure. Kill after ritual. Get treasure. Make more power." Yeah, these ogres are world-class riders. Oh yeah. So it looks like if you kill this bear, named Killclaw the Terrible, then you'll stop the ogres from becoming stronger. So you move beyond the sign and fight Killclaw until he dies. Once that's done, you head into the cave and find a large chest. Inside is the expeditionary plate's shoulder guards, which should help you out a bit. Now you head out of the cave and continue your journey to meet up with the expedition team. Once you arrive, you speak with Captain Garrick. She tells you that we need to get inside of the citadel so that we can save Captain Kelra and stop the necromancer that's in charge of the whole raising the dragon from the dead thing. So Meredy is gonna cast an illusion, making you look like an ogre. And once that's done, you'll take everyone in as prisoners. Meredy tells you that this will be a little mixture of forbidden void magic mixed together with some druid stuff. And this really shouldn't last forever. So here we go. She transforms you into an ogre, and you bring the team up into the Citadel grounds. Once you get inside, you're directed to take everyone to Gorgoth. After waving to him, he tells you to bring them up to where the captain is. So you head deeper into the grounds and find Captain Kelra trapped in a spell. Captain Garrick says that she won't last much longer and that we need to acquire ward stones to break the ritual before it kills her. And to get those ward stones, you're gonna have to kill 3 ogre lieutenants. Henry tells you that we need to take the fight to the ogres and wants you to kill 8 of them within the Citadel grounds so that they're not able to advance on the camp. Meredy confirms that yeah, the ogres are planning to attack our friends back at camp, and she also saw the ogres working on some catapults, which she's blown away that they even know how to use them. So she wants you to take a few bombs that she had made for her and blow up 4 of the catapults around the area. So now you head out, kill the 8 ogres, destroy 4 of the catapults with the bombs that Meredy gave you, and loot the 3 ward stones off of each of the ogre lieutenants. Then you head back to where Captain Kelra is being held captive. Meredy says that you did a great job destroying the catapults, and plans to tell Lindy that his bombs worked perfectly. Henry says that by killing the 8 ogres, this should give them enough time to stop the ritual. He then rewards you with the expeditionary plate gauntlets. Now, you use the ward stones on each of the ruin blocks, and free Captain Kelra from her bindings. She thanks you for freeing her, but says that there's no time to waste, because the ogres won't stop until the dragon is raised from the dead. Captain Kelra says that the dragon that Gorgoth is planning to raise is named Ravenir, and that he's conducting the ritual at the top of the citadel. So now you need to enter the main section, and fight off Gorgoth's elite lieutenant, Tunk, before engaging in the final battle at the top of the citadel. Once you're inside, Captain Garrick takes over as the tank, while her son Henry heals the party. You work your way up through the citadel, and after defeating Tunk, you head up to the top and face Gorgoth himself. Right when he's about to die, he uses his body as the final sacrifice to raise Ravenir. But the good thing is, Ravenir's not as powerful as he should have been because of the lack of sacrifices that were made. And basically you take him out before he can cause any more damage. Now that the ritual has been been dealt with, you speak with Captain Garrick, who says that we need to find a way off this island. Upon exiting the citadel, Brunston Hammersmith, a member of the Wildhammer clan, shows up and says that we've been trying to get through the storm to reach you for quite some time. When speaking to Captain Garrick, she says that things are finally looking up for us, and that it's time to return to Stormwind. She then rewards you with the expeditionary plate helm for everything that you've done to help out on the island. Now that the storm has passed, Captain Garrick tells you that you've been a really big help in this operation, and instructs you to hop onto a griffin to take you back to Stormwind. So you run up to the nearest available griffin and hop on. As you leave Exiles Reach, you see the remaining ogres running for the hills, leaderless and defeated. You then leave Exiles Reach for good and return to the main city of Stormwind, or to Orgrimmar if you played as the Horde. And that's basically it for Exiles Reach. Some other tutorial stuff happens when you get back to your main city. For example, in Stormwind, Lindy shows you around the town and whatnot. But as far as Exiles Reach goes, you'll never go back there. Even though that this isn't lore that ties to the game's story necessarily, it was still really good storytelling. Streamlined questing that built up to something a lot bigger. I loved it, and I hope that it gets a lot more recognition than it has already. So next week, we're gonna get back to covering all the starting zones that we haven't covered yet. Looking at possibly knocking out Worgens or Goblins, but haven't really made up my mind. But I do want to thank all the Patreon members for their constant support to this channel. It really does make a difference for the cost of producing these episodes. And yes, it does cost a bit to get these things out. So if you'd like to help out, then go ahead and check out the Patreon link down below. And with that, we'll see you next week when we find out what's going on in the Tales of Azeroth. And Lindy's Scout-O-Magic, oh jeez.